Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to this Group 8 matchup between AskJT and Critch. I am Dillar Smith, and my co-host today is Nathan.
I'm Nathan.
You ever get a problem with trying to understand who we are? Nathan's the one who sounds like he's from up north.
Bit name.
Well, I'm not wrong, am I?
Well, yeah. I mean,
alright, it's a bit rude. Hello everyone,
in the middle,
and welcome to this Group 8 matchup between AskJT and Critch.
So today we got...
I am Dillar Smith, and my co-host today is Nathan.
I'm Nathan. 6'5", Jordan.
You ever get a problem with trying to understand who we are? Nathan's the one who sounds like he's from up north. It's the 14th of the tournament. Well, I'm not wrong, am I? It's the 3rd of today, just before we had...
I want to sell this. You both sound like you're from up north, so nobody wins.
Gady took.
I mean, yeah,
that's a bit rude. And then there was me versus DJ Lampton, which I won.
Anyway, well, so let's talk about the match. So today we got the 6'3" Critch.
Oh yeah, that was at 1 AM today, but that's
6'5" Jordan. And my account, this is going to be a... This is a pretty big race.
Okay, that's fine. It is a big race. It's the 14th of the tournament so far. The first one. It's the 3rd of today, just before we had Gady versus Lappin, which Gady took with a 135. And then there was me versus DJ Lampton, which I won. Away from his actual PB. Well, actually, so for a first race,
you forgot the
that's pretty good for his level, I'd say. Oh yeah, that was at 1 AM today, but that kind of counts as yesterday.
I counted as.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, runners can get to the main screen.
This is the second Group 8 match, as the first one was JT versus Seasonal, which JT won. Countdown.
I'm ready.
I think he won with a 135.32. Which is only 40 seconds away from his actual PB. So for a first race, that's pretty good for his level, I'd say.
Yeah.
And don't mean to interrupt, but it is 1:15 now, so if you can go into the race.
The runners can get to
bonus game. Nice.
He's actually doing bonus game.
Mine was a meme. He's actually going to do bonus game.
There we go. I take it. We are ready to count down.
I'm ready.
Gets off a bonus game.
Not
Critch, get off bonus game.
Yes, that'll be me actually.
He's
mute
load
it.
Game. He's doing load game. Critch, it's new game. This is race etiquette.
If you want to mute my audio, because I want to hear commentary since we're doing the countdown, I don't know when the countdown starts.
We're just waiting for Critch.
We are just waiting for Critch. I know. He's actually doing bonus game.
Hey, hold on, it's not me.
There we go. There we
Somebody
go.
have their somebody have the commentary open.
He's load game. He's doing load game. Critch, it's new game.
Yeah, it's normal for me.
This is race etiquette.
Hang on. Okay, I think we're ready anyway. When Critch goes on new game anyway.
He doesn't know. Oh my god.
He's sniffing you out now, man. Thanks, Roger.
I think audio should be fine. Is it audio?
I think both runners opted to.
Audio can you press twice on the screen?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem that way for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jordan,
Nathan, you can count.
Obviously, I can't listen because otherwise it would overload the stream.
So, Jordan and Nick will mute themselves. Okay, I think we're ready anyway. When Critch goes on. Okay. We'll do the countdown in.
Oh my god.
We'll start the rest in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And now we wait for the massive delay.
Countdown. Chat, ask if they're both ready.
I think both runners opted to do it in VC.
In VC.
I mean, regardless, both work, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Nathan, you can count down. Right, so to give everyone a little background on why this race is very close one.
We'll do the
basically,
countdown.
in the leaderboards, Critch
we'll
sits at 12 with a 1:34.15, whilst JT is only 2 places away from him at 14th with a 1:34.52. And that's why we think the race is going to be closer. So there's only a 37 seconds difference in Critch's favour.
Add that Critch is now actually 13th, as Gipstack just popped him.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, Gipstack PV, what means that Critch now goes down to 13th. What makes it even closer, because now Critch is 13th, and Jordan is tied in 14th.
Fair, both very remarkable runners, and there was a bit of a mix-up between this group because even though Critch has a better time than Jordan is top seed whilst Critch is second seed.
Yeah, that doesn't.
So that was a bit of a mess up.
Well, anyway, we see now that they're going to start the first mission, and for Critch is probably his most reset mission. But no, that's normal for him.
So this is the first level of the game, Homer 1. This is Critch's favourite level because he did in fact spend 4 months doing IELTS of this level before he started winning the full game. He basically perfected it.
Yeah.
So you can see after Coda Caper they're getting the pretty similar time here, nearly in sync.
It's crashing time.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure in Jordan's PB, he has a pretty bad Homer 1.
For his level, it's a bad Homer 1.
It's like a 9 sub 12, I don't think. But, you get what you get. He's still got the PB.
So, whilst Critch's early game is very good compared to Jordan's, his late game is also very bad compared to Jordan's, which is why this race can be a bit of a mix-up. Critch could take an early lead and then you could slowly see JT to catch up throughout.
It was like that when I got here.
Well, both runners have opted to run at 60 FPS.
That is actually not true, as Critch did inform me he's decided to go for 100 FPS.
He changes it all the time. Same thing to me.
Which means he'll be doing a specific out of bounds that isn't bridge clip on 7.6. But we'll find out when we get to it. So both a second within each other right now, practically neck and neck. This is obviously the third mission of the game, Petty Theft, which can be definitely mastered if a lot of practice is put into it.
So Well, we'll just see, you know, a kind of normal route here. But as both, well, Critch is opted for 100 because he's changed. But as Jordan is still at 60, they'll have a bit slower home ones to each other. As 100 FPS, it gets you like a bit more of an advantage going faster around bends. Off jumps.
And
then you can also pick up boost after jumps after jumps as well.
Yeah, so there might be a thing.
Which is also why Critch may take a bit of a further lead in the early game.
On top of the dump truck.
Not really a lot to say about this mission. It's basically collect stuff for Flanders that you nicked, so he doesn't call the police on you, basically. Which is still weird for a weird plotline for a kids game, but we move. JT and Critch both going for the old strats. Oh, JT misses a box, which Critch obviously gets. Might hurt him later on because, as we know, with this speed game, every kid counts. Every kid, every coin counts.
Well, you could see there's a backup to just missing that. You could get the one at Cletus's house. But yeah, it is slower, but you know, coins, so it'll be okay.
So here we're coming up to the first main strat of the game, being Smithers strat, but you could also say Lenny skip. However, it's not really that much of a big deal if you miss it. It's just nice to have, basically. And Critch showing us there. A very decent Lenny skip.
Oh, Jordan's just
JT unfortunately just tramples over Lenny, but he did get a bit of
that bad.
Yeah, maybe that looked better than we first thought. Critch opting to go for a minivan for this mission. Now, we don't take the Plough King for this mission, as it's too slow, and we don't take the family sedan because it is too weak, so we opt to go for 3 out of the 4 traffic cars, and that can be the minivan, which both of us have decided to opt for. Which is, well, I say opt for, it's mainly RNG and what comes to you first. There's the Ute.
It's the way the traffic works.
And there's a Ute, which is the fastest out of the things, and there's the Glass Truck, which is the heaviest, but also the slowest, which can prove a bit damaging towards time later on in Homer 1. And Critch, being the Homer 1 god that he claims he is, gets the Smithers strap. And here we see JT practically mirroring the same strap, just in different cars, or coloured cars.
My convertible.
Critch, after the timer then, didn't look to be that bad after that red after the mission, while JT looks to remain green.
They look like there's like a 2-second difference maybe in them.
Maybe just a bit more, but it's a good race to watch, and being on low FPS means Critch does not opt to go for button jump, which JT got a bit done over there with the button, which can happen because the game, being 15 years old, can be quite glitchy.
Yeah, that sometimes happens.
But basically, there's a strap called button jump, where if you perfect it, it can save about 1 second, but if you don't get it, you lose about 5.
Which... 3.
JT very confused over what Homer just did to him.
In your face! Woohoo!
So both runners do look, in fact, to be green right now, I believe. I'm just going to check that now. Critch is just 1 second red, and JT is practically neck and neck with PB being 0 seconds green. So here we go, the first second really cutscene of the game, which is just filler for the storyline. This is dubbed in the community as sexy footage due to the famous line from Mayor Quimby.
So yeah, we better be seeing some sexy footage in the chat.
Marge, that black van is spying on us.
Oh, homie, you're so sexy when you're paranoid.
It's
So here we go. Here's the 6th mission of Homer 1.
Sweet.
Flowers by Irene. Now, this mission can be devastating because being 15-year-old game AI, the black van does tend to crash sometimes in some weird places, and traffic manipulation is also a very key part of this, like we've just seen with JT there. So with the traffic manipulation on this, the black van will follow a certain route, and if a car gets in his way, he will obviously crash into it and slow down, losing time. And so the way we do this, we would opt to flick the camera back to attempt to despawn the car, so the black van has a more safer and clearer route towards his destination. And JT going for the Cletus box there.
Well, what happened? He missed the one at the back.
Maybe a saving grace. And then here we go, Critch showing us how to slow down to manipulate the black van to go through the power plant safely without crashing into a wall.
If you go too fast into the power plant and you don't slow down there, the black van will just keep on going. And because of how it works, it keeps on going and then he crashes in. But if you stop, he rubber bands and instead he slows down and then actually takes the turn properly.
Critch there showing us an excellent demonstration on how to acquire both of the Stonecutters wasps. So overall you normally get about 4 wasps in Homer 1, and you can usually get 3 freebies, so the last one would usually be one of the Stonecutters ones which you'd have to get. JT going a little too far here, and he could fail the mission having to go back and collect the coins, but he decides not to bother as this is a race and a no reset.
There was a new thing kind of found in Flowers? No, not Flowers, sorry. Petty Theft Homer, where instead of going the long way around near the playground at Neighbours, if you cut left instead, you miss spawning the one at, what are they called, like Jumbo Bars? I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. And if you don't spawn that, it makes the one near Cletus's house more consistent.
So Critch there, unfortunately, getting fairly bad RNG with this Bone Storm. He would definitely disappointed with that, considering he loves his Homer 1. And then JT doing the exact opposite and just basically perfecting his Bone Storm and getting the good shortcut, which will save a lot of time against Critch.
But yeah, that's very fast.
Oh, that was an unfortunate reset for Jordan there.
I mean,
maybe that could be damaging to a time. Maybe a possible best segment for Jordan. We don't know how good his Bone Storms usually are.
Well, I think he was fine.
And then
he's going for the Neighbours spot. It's kind of a loss.
But I think knowing how good his late game towards Critch is, he maybe can afford to do that. And then Critch obviously has seemed to take a bit of a lead here, already being halfway through the mission, or the final mission, where we do get a very lucky camera pan skip that saves about 5 seconds, I want to say. And it's one of the shortest missions of Homer 1, and practically the whole game really is. Can be definitely done. It can be done in under 52 seconds if you're quick enough.
It is one of the fastest because there's only a few others what can be faster, but they actually kind of take skill. Where this one is kind of it's like the equivalent of an auto clicker. It's not really that hard.
So Critch leaving Homer 1 with a 11:45 it seems like. You did see a sports car but decided to not go for it. It probably drove away. And then JT, I believe, being about 1 seconds green on his PB now out of Homer with a 12:03. So into 2-1, we can take a sports car which is quicker and more effective against Skinner, as there's less chance that it will hit us at the start of the escape, which JT will hopefully show us how to do here. But Critch manages to get away on a roller, a very disliked car amongst the community.
There are ways that you can get Skinner kind of trapped, like going closer to like Moore's Tavern, might get him stuck. but there's also a way that he can like, if he if he hits you, I think this probably won't be on a roll only. But if it's gonna hit you, he may also spin out and go backwards. Well, it's also pretty good.
It can be very lucky for that to happen. And then Critch getting lucky with a sports car for the second mission, but getting a hit and run there, which could be bad towards him in terms of talking to Otto, as he could get easily swiped here, which he does, losing 50 coins.
Ooh, that's
now that could be damaging to coin runner.
He definitely would. I mean, someone like Critch, he probably, I mean, as of recently, he has routed out Flanders coins in Marge, so I think he can probably just pick up them now, and it should be pretty good. But it's still probably going to be a time loss, nevertheless.
Fuck's sake! Like, calm it down, Critch. Calm it down.
My stream's buffering a bit.
Man,
so,
fine.
Critch apparently has his mic on. I've turned off stream sound so I don't hear myself. So.
Well, if it was going to be someone, it'd be Critch. Let's be honest.
Now, Critch possibly taking... No, sorry, not Critch. JT possibly taking a bit of an advantage, as he currently has about 50 more coins than JT. So... And as we know, when you get to later with the game, the corner out becomes very strict with what you're going to get, as you try and cut less time out. Or cut more time out even, sorry.
If Critch has his mic on, could you change the audio to Jordan?
Fine by me.
So then we don't have to hear Critch probably swear.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
Thank you.
Nice.
Well, ooh, Jordan got the wasp there. What's really rare, to be fair. If you're gonna, well, I don't think it's somewhat RNG, but I think slowing down there, as you saw Jordan do, he slowed down a bit. He gets you at least more consistently.
Critch deciding to bite the bullet for 2-4 and take the taxi, which can be a fair bit slower in terms of how you're going to complete the mission. Because compared to the sports car, the taxi has less acceleration. JT wasted a bit more time, but getting a sports car.
Yeah, so
no problemo.
It should be okay for now.
This decided to not go for dirt jump. This is another mission like 1-5, how like you have to manipulate traffic to help out the black van, and then there's a small chance that he could go left of the dirt pile, which would mean that when he comes round to the trailer park on the other side, he will get stuck possibly. JT,
Jordan.
Doing what I did earlier, messing up on the dirt jump.
Oh, that's not good. Ooh.
That is definitely not good.
Oh, and Critch got stuck, but...
Ooh, both having difficulty with this mission.
The thing is, what I don't think many people do, or see, I see, is when the black van gets stuck. So, wait a second, didn't Critch's black van go the right way? Like, right?
Yeah, I think he did actually.
So how did he get stuck?
I'm puzzled still. JT taking an astounding lead in coins right now. My stream was a bit far behind, but I should be up to date now. JT going for a vendor machine that's not seen very often, because it means you have to. It's probably best to do it in sports cars. You have to catch up to the black van in order to get the box round it, which JT still does. Being 600 coins at this stage is very nice, and I think JT will be very happy with that. knowing that his coins will probably exit Part 1 very stable unless something bad happens.
Well, yeah, he got that Cletus box in Home 1. What I thought would, we both thought that would just be to, come back for the missed box in Neighbours, but he also got Neighbours, so his coins were pretty good out of Home 1, and if he keeps consistent, it should be pretty good throughout the run.
Critch not opting to go the way for around the Krusty Burgers to get the Wasp there, which could mean some bad things.
I don't think the Wasp in 2-4 or I don't think that would be the best there, because it's kind of harder, but it's definitely better to get in 2-3.
So what we just seen from Critch and what we're about to see from JT is the first iteration of a main menu warp to help out the collision of the Wasp.
Okay, how this works is basically so there's seven Wasp or something like that in every level. I think it changes, but only 2 Wasps actually exist, right? So if you spawn 1, that's 1 Wasp, right? And then if you spawn another, that's 2 Wasps. And they're the only 2 that now exist. And I think that means that the other ones can't spawn. Or I might be wrong, I don't know completely. But if you get those 2 Wasps, you can't get any more in the car, okay? Yeah, because if you get those 2 Wasps, they're the 2 with the collision because they spawn. Because they're actually technically 2 Wasps, but
Charlie horse!
then so that you can only get 2 in your car. I think there's a rare chance you can get a 3rd one, but it's very accurate. So instead of how we deal with this was kind of okay, but it's kind of recent somewhat. Now we was found at gate. Now we go back to the menu, so we just go back to the menu, then we go resume game again, and then the Wasp reset. So you get 2 Wasps in a car again.
Now on to the current mission that these are on, Better Than Beef, both showing an excellent display here, and Critch getting the Gazebo Wasp and the box here, meaning that it will save time in Monkey C, which can be nice to have. I mean, you can just lit straight on through for, I believe, around the 10th and 12th monkeys in that mission, depending on the round. Jordan also going to go for Gazebo here. Gets it, doesn't get the Wasp.
Didn't get the Wasp, but that's still got the box. Nice, he's fine.
He's going to circle round. It should be alright. He makes a decent escape there.
Yeah, it does look.
So the reason JT's Better Than Beef may have been a bit slower is because he's on lower FPS. And that would mean that Cletus missions tend to be slower than higher FPS because they don't quite get the boosts off the ground.
Cletus truck's a bit weird. It's very, I think it's very heavy car. Check for
Critch, despite not really needing it, he actually has very good coins going into Monkey C despite getting a bus. So he's obviously seen that, and he's made a difference to his coin route and made it better.
May I inform you that the mass of the Cletus truck is actually kind of normal. So it's 2,000 watts in the mid, I would say.
So both coins on either side looking very nice. Having 550 plus after getting the first 2 boxes on the Wasp and Monkey C is brilliant. And the fact that he's neared 600 mainly is incredible. And Critch expertly showing there how to get the box on the dirt jump during this mission.
On lower FPS, that is easy to get from like 150, but Critch is on 100, so it might take a bit of skill. But Jordan, even though it looks easier, Jordan still has a bit of thing because he has to slow down kind of precise because it's 60 FPS. Okay, see that? He's is fine.
You got that. Well, I didn't expect anything less, to be honest, from him.
But with 60, either you make it, or you just get stuck. Because it's it's a scary one for 60.
Now, both coins looking very nice into this. JT is obviously has more coins because he did not get busted. So, yeah, coming round to the final mission of part 1 after this. After Critch collects the blend up from Dr. Nick. Oh, JT had a bit of a problem there. Getting back in the car. Not sure what that was. JT not destroying the phone with me when he can warp up on top of the car. And my god, his coins are insane for this point of the game.
Children weren't meant to get this much exercise.
Now here we go for sellouts. Starting hit of the first car for Critch decent. It's speedy, gets him round. The second hit is even better as he's now 1 hit away from destroying the first car with 345 left on the second car. It's pretty fast. Let's see if JT can match it or even better it. Gets a decent first hit, but he knocks the first car back a bit, so maybe he'll do the slow. But the second hit, not quite as efficient as Critch is, but getting the job done just about nevertheless. And Critch on his second car opts to go for the more secure of trying to get in just before he takes the turn and goes very speedy.
Yeah, Critch will get a big gas again.
Well, now being gone.
Another thing, what might be a bit interesting, is because Jordan or AskJT is on 60, his destruction is a bit more. Yeah, there's some weird destruction on lower FPSs, so it might be a bit more, but it's a good advantage. You'll see this definitely like Armored Truck, where you can get like a sub 2, but it's really fast for Armored Truck.
And Critch there finishing with about a 620 or 620x sellouts, which is pretty good. It's definitely not the worst, but it's definitely not the best either. More optimy for this level.
We've got to watch
for their level.
We've got to wait for this cutscene skip now.
So we've got to hope for Critch's sake he'll get the cutscene skip. Oh, he gets it.
He got it.
He gets it. And then JT losing the battle of the wits on this sellout. Having to take the last car very far.
I shouldn't enjoy this so much.
There we go. Oh, JT talking to chat maybe suspects us.
Yeah, it may
suspects us. Or could, yeah, you never know.
You never know.
They leave it open into the air.
Anyway, so now Critch will be starting this it's a pretty fast level.
Well done.
I am the king.
Well, we could probably expect more strats to get harder here. Oh, there we go. Jordan was just debating us. We're actually okay.
Taking the heart rate up for Cal there as he thought that JT had missed it.
So now that it seems that both of them are in Lisa, and there's not been a massive time loss yet. Well, it's detrimental to a run.
You can definitely perfect this, and preferably, like Critch's system, you get the fast cycle on the way back.
Oh yes.
I'm just going to mute myself so I can talk.
Now we'll see Critch going back and up to come again, and then starting the next mission itself. Well, recently it's had a change with now getting reach points in before the second drop, before the second drop into no hours. Smith back.
Yeah, so both JT and Critch having exceptional 3-1s here. Just gotta wait for JT to finish it. So yeah, Clueless been the second mission of Lisa. Lisa's level is kind of really filler for the game, while they try and figure out what to do with Bart, which we'll find out what happens next level. And most people know what happens anyway, so that's probably the last bit of story I'm going to bother saying. So, as we'll see Critch demonstrate in a few seconds here.
But yeah,
When he gets to the squid port, like you said, instead of getting these beach coins either during 3-7 if you don't get fast them out or just after Hellfish, you can get them now because you're in a faster car in the Malibu Stacy and can basically just do it faster.
He's also gone for the Wasp here. Well, I don't think
he particularly needed to get that Wasp, but he did anyway.
Well, save for coins for the tournament. It's probably better. Better off. And Critch has time saves elsewhere if he's going for it. And he's. Well, I don't think either of them would be watching each other play, but I don't know.
So, a little bit of background for Critch. Before this tourney started, he was getting a few runs that got to late on and he'd get done over by late game, mainly armoured chucking out of bounds. So, he definitely has the potential for a 132 and a 131. And JT not opting for the beach coins there, I don't think.
I would say maybe his PB doesn't completely show his skill. I think that's right. I think that's a good observation of that. As maybe, he has got better runs.
Maybe you could say not really any PB is a true definition of skill because no one ever really gets the perfect run.
Yes, but if there's a way that you can, example, Critch has got all these runs like 131 pace, and but they've died. You can get them. That's the thing. But
yeah,
it takes a while to get those kind of runs if you just got a fresh PB.
Yeah, and that's the kind of motivation that keeps runners going forward, really, to just better their time, be the best that they want to be, and not be the best out of anyone, really.
And Critch has got bonfire strap. Well, I'm pretty sure in this tournament the bonfire strap's actually been not the best for some people.
No, it's hard when you first start off, and when you get it down, you'll know you've got it down, basically.
Yeah.
But
in the middle section to that though, because there's a part where you just guide it, and there's a part where you try and go fast and guide it.
And there's also traffic that can get in the way, like, unfortunately JT is going to experience problems with the Ute and the sports car.
But he should still be good unless that is good.
Being on 60 FPS can mean that, I mean, that was a good save from JT, but being on 60 FPS can mean that Cletus is prone to just phasing through a huge car.
Yeah, the collision on 60 is not the best. I've seen stuff go through walls before. It's not the best. I'm not talking about time skip.
And obviously, that's where the benefit of 60 FPS comes in.
There is where a big. I don't think many people bring this up, though. There's a big batch of coins just gone. Like, these two purchases are pretty expensive to both runners.
Yeah, you make a good point. And you usually want to aim for about, I want to say, 400 to 500 after buying them.
Two? Yeah,
maybe, yeah, and which
you want to be at least.
Yeah, both JT and Critch are definitely going to excel at.
Yeah, you want to be at least 1,000 out of Clueless, over 1,000 at least.
And I just want to mention, even though Critch did get busted and he has more coins at the moment, we remember that JT did in fact not go for beach coins during Clueless, so JT, despite not getting busted, doesn't have that extra box, 2 boxes and Wasp.
JT might not be going for a fast limo in 3-7, so that he can get him then. But I think it's faster, but
so I think, yeah, go on, mate.
You risk not getting a fast limo, but it's very fast.
Yeah, so I think after this, well, for the race really, both runners shouldn't really have to worry about their coins, as they both seem very stable for the moment. But that can all change in late game as the risk to get hit and then becomes higher, and the coins can become less dense.
A very bad second car. Well, not the worst, but he didn't have what most runners have. But
getting a bit unfortunate here, giving JT time to catch up.
This is definitely time save. What JT can now come up on. But
Ooh,
really
Critch.
bad.
Critch being a bit shaky. Finally gonna destroy the second throw. Then we see the first instance of veering right off that big jump to get a decent respawn. JT experienced the exact same problems, but can he get it?
JT, yeah.
He'll get it better than Critch. And getting a nice bit of RNG on the old log trap there.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
So now we come up to Smithery Sleuthing.
Oh, you know what that name is brought to people before.
It is brought back
Bring it
up.
up in the tournament.
So yeah, JT decided to go for beach guns now, getting the freebie on the Wasp, but the blaster down will destroy himself very slowly. I think.
But third car's not destroying himself.
No, the car's not destroying himself. He's going to lose time here, and then we'll just direct ourselves to Critch for a moment here. It looks like he's going to go for the snake manip.
Ooh, the snake manip, that's a new strat as well, where at a certain point...
Oh, Critch not getting it down right. Gonna have to get good luck now, which he does.
Ah, yeah, he was fine anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Lisa Simpson
But
at your service.
if he went over, that probably would have been dreadful. Definitely drop on the second part of the bridge, where it's very normal to...
Strike one. Counterfeit designer G.
Critch goes back, and I'll see George, or else you're starting.
Showing him what for.
I think what I never understood is, you know that vent, why it gives you less coins?
I have no idea. Maybe you get one for like, you know how you get one from the like skimmer box or vent. Maybe it won't count that because obviously you don't get coins when you hit poles and trees or
like
police car.
It's really low. I don't actually. I think it might have something to be in the cop car because as well in the cop car you can't actually get hit and run in this mission or any thing on there.
So both getting good luck with their snake drops, despite neither going for the manipulate. Well, Critch did go for the manipulation, but JT opted not to.
You're just lucky I can't remember faces.
I've never really tried it myself, but it can be hard to get down.
Yeah, it's pretty hard at the beginning, but I think we could get it.
Easiest pie. The number that is. I need a rock.
Here you'll see JT go and get the Malibu there, so that he has it for this mission. And he also gets the camera pan skill. That is, I'd say 2 second pass there.
So neither race is getting the Lighthouse freebie, which is a very rare freebie. You're not really expected to get it. You don't really route it in anyway. It's just nice to have, basically.
Yeah, I don't see that Wasp getting got much. I only see it got in low 6.
When people go for it, when the low coins at 6-1.
Yeah, with the bus. Well, it kind of makes sense because the bus is a big vehicle.
So we're coming up to the latter stages of Lisa now, finally. So, well, what we think that might be the end for Lisa in this game. With the new route, it's in fact not. As we'll see that in the level 4, Marge's level, that we pick up the Malibu Stacy again to do the missions faster.
Well, yeah. Need to see. The thing that I don't get, you know the limo here, for some reason, sometimes it feels like it goes faster, and there we go.
Yeah, it will go faster when you don't reset the mission. That's the thing. So when like you reset a mission and then you press start like straight away or pause and unpause straight away as you start the mission, if you've restarted it, it will basically be the same if you didn't restart it. So that's what you get. And Critch getting a very nice fast limo here. Looking for a 37 XX. Going for the slow pole. It doesn't really matter, mate. 60 FPS fast pole can be a bit hard to master. And look at the time of Critch. Definitely looks like he's going to be bringing out of Lisa, which he'll be pleased with, because he knows deep down that P being in front of everyone will be good for him.
Yeah, as Aqua said here, Critch making great use of getting each plays early. That's why you get it, because of that fast drop.
JT not getting the fast demo and getting a pretty nasty push. This could be bad as he can read. Oh, that is not what you want to see.
Not
That is 100% not what you want to see.
That is not good. Well, he's got to be stuck at the pier entrance. Isn't it?
He's got him stuck. This is going to be slow, but this is the last things you'd want to happen at the end of this.
You just have to try and hit it against the wall.
Oh no, this is unfortunate for Jordan. If you just take a moment to look at Critch, he's decided to not go for a donut fire, but decided to just do the waiting in front of him and just collecting the donuts as he gets hit. JT taking this limo very far. I am sure this could tilt him. Oh, this is bad. This could tilt him going to his next mission, because he told me that his worst strat that he thought he would mess up on, basically, would be donut fire. So, donut truck can be a bit shaky because of Traffic, yeah.
Traffic can always be good, and sometimes you can just completely unpredict where he actually went. You ever seen those ones?
I've not. I've never really had an experience with spotting my IL attempt.
When I was a little girl.
Yeah, sometimes that.
So Critch here having like a whole mission ahead now, and JT opting to go for the boardwalk wasp, not boardwalk, boat wasp.
Yeah, we'll see that Critch didn't do that. So I think JT's coins are very good.
JT, all his coins may be very good. He is a whole 2 minutes behind Critch now.
Yeah, it is true that Critch is pretty far ahead right now. But again, as we said, this might be the turning point. As we did say, JT does have a very good late game
compared to Critch's
early game. So we might see a complete reverse.
Look away, people. Nothing to say.
Could see a complete reverse, and maybe Critch's late game could prove shaky.
But we've been seeing it. Well, we've seen Critch. He's been improving recently in his late game, so he could be getting it.
JT, I thought JT was going to get the unfortunate thing where we're going to get stuck there in a basically soft lock.
Yeah.
And JT looking to save time and go for donut fire. Oh, and just being a little too shaky. Not getting it done quick enough. Possibly seeing a bad run for JT go to reverse here.
A bad disadvantage to this is now this donut truck just completely going everywhere.
This donut truck will swerve on you, and you won't even know it. The donut truck really wants to stick to his route at all times, so he will do everything he can to get in his way. JT now risking a hit and run. You've got to make sure to be careful of that, which he seems like he's trying to do, but he is still hitting the phone boost. Oh, that could be bad. It weren't the Colonel, I think he...
I think it was Colonel.
Either way, it's nice hitting the run. Oh, here we go. You have to swerve quick enough, hopefully not get sidelined.
Going down here is very scary.
Come on.
It's cops can just spawn down there completely. Just get stuck. But cops aren't giving up on him. But sees him in the air has gone down the line. And there's only one cop on him. This should be good. Yeah, he's good.
It'll be a lot of time lost, but it should be a good guarding hit.
Yeah, this is definitely not going to be the best of times. And here we see that Critch is a full mission now. As Critch started Hitchup logic.
Again, a mission that can divide the community at some point, as people like the Cletus truck whilst others despise it.
Yes, some people don't like the Cletus truck, and I think this is probably the reason why this mission. it's not the best for this mission. 2.5 can be bad, but this mission...
To new runners, they can possibly find it hard trying to do this mission fast, because even for a casual player, this can be a bit nifty.
I remember me as a world before Sub 2. I had problems with this mission.
Sure hope no one saw that.
And it's a Critch going for the wasp down in, as he didn't get the one at the Nucleus's house, so that means he can get that unless he really wants.
I found that is a very nice boss to get regarding a close combat and trying to not manipulate your time, but try and cut out more time regarding a coin.
Get him more coins. Yeah, the coins per turn ratio, I would say.
And I know JC for the later missions in March, specifically Wolves, he's going to be looking to mini grind some of the boxes.
Yes.
To help him out regarding his coins back. But I'm not sure he's going to need to do that because his coins are looking great anyway. It can be a bit risky.
Okay, so we're going to see Critch finishing 4-3, then we're going to see the return of the Malibu Stacy and the return of Lisa. Well, some people don't like, some people
That's
like.
gonna cost me.
Oh, kick Gil.
Kick Gilperson.
I'm so embarrassed.
Okay, now we've got 4-4, and then we've got the camera pan skip because we've got Malibu.
One? I'm sorry. I hope this car doesn't stink too bad.
Now, Jordan will be now buying in the JT, and then he will.
Somehow not getting the vending machine there. Looks like he practically phased through it.
Ooh, the thing
Critch
here about
going for neighbours.
Getting neighbours, it's a varied thing. You see the big runners like Vapor, Case, Cute and Liquid. They'll get him in 4-1, but that's a very precise strat.
Everyone better stay out of
I'm
my
pretty
way.
sure
That requires some visual cues.
Yeah, it's a very
Inclusive. If we do it too early, you'll lose him, and if we do it too late, you'll lose him. So it has to be. Well, I'd say there's like a second in it. I want to say.
Yeah, it is faster to get in 4-1. But it doesn't hurt. But it is pretty fast. But it's not as fast as failed the mission. So there's another two options where we get it either here, well, none of them is in 4-4, or in 4-6. And also Critch there, he missed the Wasp there. What's a bit? The Wasp is, I wouldn't say orangey, but it's like, it's not the best Wasp. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. I think it's on the flick of the car, maybe?
Yeah. Right, now one thing to mention with Wolves, how this is usually a long mission in the first place, taking about 4 minutes, because it also includes the time of a cutscene, the crap circles cutscene. Now, unfortunately, I believe, yes, it's 4-5. In 4-5, you have a chance that when following the sedan, dropping the pills, he will completely skip over his 9th drop spawn area, basically. And just basically the 10th drop area would be the 9th drop, so that would mean you'd have to follow him all the way around again to basically make sure that he goes back to the 9th drop, and it wastes a chunk of time again in the race, which can be demotivating.
You'll have to go all the way around again to get it. But
we'll see, Critch got it. Yeah. You can manipulate the sedan, so you hang back a bit around the 6th and 7th drop, so he goes slower, so he makes sure that he does in fact drop it on the 9th drop.
There still is a way, but with a really small thing, that even if you fall back, you still get it.
Marge Simpson.
Okay. So, a PSA from Aqua, we say that we need to inform Critch with all our might that he needs to mute his mic so we can use his audio.
I won't be moving his mouse, so won't he not? So might not actually check it. Oh, you could check his phone though.
Sorry.
So I would say
Smashy.
I'm on Discord. I don't know. You could probably get his phone.
Queen.
Grandpa.
I'm going to type it in Critch's chat as well, which Detox has already done for me. Thank you very much.
Nice one. Hopefully he does hear it. Anyway, now Critch will be starting crap circles. Good scene. So I better be seeing some crap. I better be seeing some crap circles in the chat, as Jordan is now going to start his endeavor into
4-5. Getting the freebie as well.
Oh, he got, yeah, you see there how he got it, but
that can be down due to a what's it?
That's what, 25 more coins.
I can basically confirm that Critch will lose time on this split, and he was 11 seconds ahead going into it. And
so Critch is on very good pace. Black Savannah. Sedan here has got stuck. I think that's somewhat RNG as well. Okay. So we'll probably see Jordan or JT dropping back around this area. He's still pretty close, but yeah, he'll be dropping back soon. Yeah, you can see it now. And Critch has missed the Flanders Wasp in 2 boxes. It's a pretty slow. I think it's probably in, I don't know, but with Critch's early bust, I think his coins have recovered fine. Here we go. JT hasn't got the 2 cycle, so he should be good. So I think this is a pretty good 4-5 for JT right now. As Critch just walks through this mission. No pun intended. Flanders is like 5 coins per second. Yeah, it's pretty slow. Yeah, we're seeing. There's also a strat here where you just miss this wasp here. What Critch is doing, he's missing the wasp there. Well, again, considering his early bust, his coins must be pretty good. His coins are good. I would say.
Should be good now.
Welcome back, Smith.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Oh, and he's got Mr. Paul's jacket.
Jordan's got the. Obviously, I mentioned that Critch didn't get Flanders coins, which mainly more of a lower, strap, lower tier strap, because tends to be within slower runs. You'll get a mainly more shaky coin route. So I can say that in the last mission, Critch did in fact rainbow it.
Well, actually, I would say more that through time, while time progresses, you'd be wanting to try and put that out as it's slow. But it's a good batch of coins.
Oh, Critch! That is a good way to get the pulse. That saved a lot of time. It's a very hard strat to get down. Yeah, getting in the run can be very nice.
But it's pretty fast. But
I can say that Critch does have 13 seconds time save in this mission.
And we'll see JT ending crap circles, as we'll see him perform the main menu up so that he will get the Canyon Arrow back, what is good for the mission that Critch is in right now, as it does
rather use the Canyon Arrow in the Marvel series.
Yes. It's not. I don't. Oh, Critch has missed the box there. What he would have wanted to get, because that's 31 coins plus more added to his coins. Yeah, he did get the 1 coin collision. That's quite funny. Where he was pretty close to it. He has messed up this strat a bit, but this strat isn't really that hard to recover from, as he can just down here he will get stuck and take a bit of damage to himself. That wasp there, in the community it's known as the wasp of shame, but it's still not as bad, but it's not bad if you've destroyed the truck. This is not good right now. Now this is what you don't want. He destroyed him there, but now this truck is going to be bad as well. We probably won't see him get the fast strat. Nope. Yeah, this has not been the best for Critch here. There's not many. This is like, the barn is one of the only backups to this. Well, one of the only fast ones. You can just keep trying to hit him against the wall from now on, but yeah.
I had to go for a second there again, but I think Critch was very disappointed with himself after that. It's a very good start to his from outer space, wasn't it? So
yeah, the beginning of 4-1.
Yeah, actually got he actually nailed the harder strats. Yeah, that's why let's be glad his mic is off. We get some Critch rage right now.
Ooh, this is definitely not going good for him.
It's a more implemented route.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely not gone good for him. This will probably be a time loss. And
I reckon it'll be a massive time loss.
As JT now starts 4-7.
We'll see if he gets pole strat as well. Setting up for it. Looking alright. Oh, he got a very quick pole strat.
That's very fast.
Can get the vending machine as well there.
I think this will be a pretty big, if Jordan JT does it, you know. If he does the rest of it okay, he will definitely be saving time on Critch. As Critch enters level 5. Now, this might, I believe in my eyes, this is the beginning of a late game. And I know Jordan I'm pretty sure Jordan's pretty good at Marge.
Yeah, Jordan's Marge in PB was very good. I think it was like a 1605.
Yeah, that's very good. That's like average for his.
Ooh, a more improvised strat here. That
I wouldn't say this improvised. This is slow.
Maybe slow, but that must be a very precise strat.
Yeah, it's pretty precise. But I think
he'll get it done quicker than Critch, as he can just now waltz on through the mansion.
It probably isn't faster as the most optimal strat for this, but yeah, it still works. And it's definitely
oh my god!
The Canyonero.
The Canyonero showing how physics can be nasty in this game.
15-year-old game, by the way.
Right.
Oh, Gamden. No,
we won't get Gamden. And that is now the runners at least don't have to worry anymore about a Gamden in the race.
Well,
as that part of the map is cut off.
Yes.
During level 7, the spooky level.
Critch starting 5-1. Well, in some people's eyes, it's pretty easy, but some people they get problems with it, like Rimblers, where even with the traffic, can be, messing you up a bit, and then you gotta pick up those coins as well. Sometimes gets out of your way. So there's a way.
Shit, you go.
Good morning.
There's a way that you can you'll get some coins earlier before the mission starts to be more safe, but it's a bit slower. But there's there's one where you just don't get any coins at the beginning, and you get all of them in the mission. Well, it's pretty fast, and that's basically what a
Critch experiencing issues with the code truck here, and it can happen between in drops 4 and 5. Well, basically, drops 4, 5, and 6 can basically cause the carriage drop to crash twice.
But there is a way that you can just get rid of this if you just look backwards.
But then you run the risk of possibly crashing into traffic and losing him. So
yeah, there we'll see Derek pick up the
Derek.
When we were talking about looking backwards, I was thinking Derek. Anyway, then we'll see Critch get the vents there instead of getting them in the mission. Yeah. What is definitely more improvised. I will see Jordan or JT going for a pretty old route now, getting these coins here. What is it's definitely different from what is now found fastest, as you now get those coins in 7-2, 7-2, 5-2. Numbers are confusing.
Ooh,
we'll also
Critch doing a bit of flicking through the menus there.
We'll also see JT go for
JT doing the opposite, going for the slow American.
His coins are
even though his coins are better.
Yeah, those coins are better. He can risk missing that box. Yeah, his coins are fine. He has pretty good coins.
Unfortunately, no one pulling off a Lambton and getting Apu Army. Even though Lambton's on the slower running system.
Yeah, this
still manages to pull it off.
This mission right here, 5-2, is pretty easy, but you can still get some mess. So, as we'll see, none of them go for the new route where you get, the
car built for Homer.
No, the courthouse boxes.
Oh yeah,
Wasp, and then you go get the car built for Homer. Well, we'll see, Critch.
Regarding like the start of Apu and its coins, there's so many different routes you can take with it.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's really up to you. What do you want to miss? What do you want to get?
Personally, I think going for everything. I'd go for everything, but I don't do it as fast as I can. So. And they're all baby van for Critch. Not there you go. That could be a possible strat. Maybe if we can flick the pole out of the way. Oh, that's very unfortunate. It could have been a possible strat.
I guess we'll explain baby van now.
Okay. You can. I think you know the more technical side.
It's a very big mission because it can go bloody marvelous, or it can go really bad.
There's really no in between with baby van,
because there are some in betweens where you can get like 8 drops from the from really fast strat, but then you can get the 2 pretty late. But then we'll see Critch. I'd say again an average one.
Yeah. Now I would like to say that Critch has been saving time constantly throughout Apu. As in PB, Apu is not very good, but I feel like Critch will be worrying about next level Bart 2, as he did tell me that his weakest mission was in fact Bart 2, or level was in fact Bart 2.
And then we saw JT go for legitimate businessman's box was now considered slower. But not very much, so it's more safe. And then Critch will go for the
courthouse.
I think that's
I think it's slow. It's not the preferred way.
Yeah, it's preferred
but
to get
at least he gets it nonetheless.
But it's okay.
Ooh, Critch flirting with the timer here.
He missed the box there as well. And
did miss the vet. Oh, he didn't get that either.
This wasp at the police station can be a bit of a nonsense.
Now, here we see JT buying the car built for Homer, and then in ASM having 174 leftover coins.
These coins
is an incredible amount. And Critch gonna be wrong way. Oh no! This is the chance. He should have definitely reversed there. You're right.
You should have reversed though.
This is his chance. He's decided to opt for more coins.
I guess I can explain this, even though I think most of you will know this. About if you resetting your car. If your car is like, example right there, Critch's car was to the right a bit more.
Yeah.
So that means that he would spawn right way, well, it's backwards for him. What then made him go backwards. But if he was a bit more to the left, he would have had forward, and he probably would have been okay. But that would have meant that he had to also go a bit forward to get left. It would have been pretty hard. He was in a pretty hard situation.
Now, here we see the takeover possibly in action is JT has a better baby van than Critch, and hopefully, for JT's sake, if he doesn't fail the mission like Critch here,
I would say that JT and Critch are now 50 seconds apart.
oh, maybe not 50. I'd say definitely more than a minute.
Yeah, maybe. But it shouldn't be bad.
I know Critch will not be happy with himself after this, as he does have a history of failing with this little thingy.
Yeah, he doesn't have the best history with some missions.
I think as soon as he reset, I knew that if he didn't reverse, that was going to be bad. JT doing this quicker time than the first time Critch did it.
He did it quicker than the first time Critch did it. But Critch did. Ooh, he got the wasp there in the car. Like, that wasp in the car has been a bit annoying. And he's also following the car around. What has been. Oh, he's nice. It's been discovered that it's slower because if you go follow him, there's more likely that the traffic will then go
disrupt Wigham's path.
Yeah, disrupt his path and then make him go slow.
So I think here maybe Critch might be experiencing performance issues, maybe. If you want to put it like that, because when you fail a mission, it can definitely throw you off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe if he's not watching the stream, he might think he's behind right now. Because
I have that. If you're in like a race and you're on PB pace, but then you fail a mission, it is heartbreaking. Because you know that you can't just reset and do it again. You know, you got to continue with it.
I think if JT knew that Critch failed a mission and wasn't that far behind, he may be more persuaded to go for out of bounds to try and sneak the win.
I think JT might, because it's race. What did he say to you?
He said he was going to play risky, but not too risky, basically.
I think he'll go for it because it's race. I think he'll go for it if he's not on PB pace. Well, will be I think he isn't. If Critch wasn't in the race, he would have reset on one, definitely.
Yeah. And then JT going to try and push the garbage truck, so he does a U-turn, and he does that nicely.
That was definitely better than Critch's. The garbage truck here has got some bad AI, and JT is going for the extra coins from there. It's a bit scary because I would say the cops aren't here. They're pretty scary.
And this garbage truck can be aggravating because the dude does like to swerve all over the place, and if a traffic car gets in the way, it's not like the mass of the garbage truck will push that car. It will literally just stop and just basically grind to a halt effectively. Oh, and Critch having some problem with this wasp here. It's wasting a lot of time there. Oh, that could be seen as detrimental to his time. Both of them are about the same pace heading into the garbage can collecting, would you say? Portion of the mission?
Oh,
and then this mission you can even skip coins on top of the train station, which will save time.
Well, yeah, JT's going to do it. He's going to miss the box. Yeah, he's done it.
I think knowing that JT has a better late game, this could literally go down to the wire. And I think if JT wants to get a point out of this, he's going to need to definitely go for out of bounds. And having 446 coins.
Well, there's another thing here. JT's on 60 FPS, what means that he'll be going for bridge clip.
Yeah, that's an easier out of bounds. And obviously,
Critch is on 100, so he'll be doing symmetry resets.
Yeah, symmetry reset is more.
Symmetry resets are slower, but for them to be slower, it takes a second try bridge clip, I would say.
Yeah. It's slower, but then it obviously provides with the quicker earlier game, doesn't it? So.
Yeah, it is pretty. It is a decision that a runner has to make with basically the unskilled bridge clip, but then the disadvantage of 60 FPS, or the pretty skilled bridge clip, and then pretty skilled bridge clip, and also 100 FPS. So you got your advantages, you got your perks of it, but then you got your disadvantages as well. But it's going to be harder in the late game.
All right, now there is a very distinct difference between.
Menu warp.
I'm not sure if you forgot to. No, he's going to carry on. Yeah. So this armored truck strat, if you don't get it, basically you lose a minute. There's no other way about it. It's an absolutely crucial strat. If you're going to get one, you'd pick this one.
You can get the backup. If you get a really good backup, you lose 20 seconds, I'd say. But that considers a really good one. And also, we just saw JT do the reset strat, where on the bridge, he'll go across the jump and then reset.
Critch faced a bit of trouble with the Wiggum manipulation, I guess you could say, or the Wiggum escape.
Oh no, he hasn't got it.
Maybe I set off a bit too early.
Okay, he got it.
So, okay, here we go. Here's armored truck strap. There's 3 ways you can do this.
Truck.
Oh no, that is going to be detrimental. Like, you hate to see it. Now, usually for the armored truck strap, you could swerve him around the pole so he gets stuck underneath the stairs.
Oh, this is not going well. He's also stuck. But it's horrible.
Now, not getting the strap means you cannot get the wasp by the spinning restaurant by the big stairs.
So he wasn't.
Yeah, true. Maybe he could have gone around the outside.
Maybe he psyched his way.
JT also having a bit of trouble escaping Wiggum. Gets it done. None of them getting it in the preferred way. But this is where we could see JT take a lead. But an ambulance could be in his way.
Reset. The despawn.
Oh no!
Too early?
Swerve it round, maybe.
I don't think that's safe.
He's definitely going to. I think he's going to escape there.
I don't think that's safe though. Also, what the hell has happened to
Critch has just decided he's going to go brute force with this one.
He could go the other way around. Well, he's not going to do. I'm guessing he doesn't know about it.
Maybe, yeah, JT has to go back and help out Armored Truck there. There's no way.
That's not good.
He's got to. I think he should go back for the range.
60 FPS strats and try and get him stuck on those pillars.
Critch definitely going to be losing a load of time, but I think he may see PB out the window here and just decide he's going to need to salvage this. So neither runner actually getting the armored truck strap. JT has to be careful now. JT has to be careful.
He's gone for the wrench. So he should be better.
I hope nothing stupid happens here. That was a close one, but perfects it. Now JT gonna have to do the backup here.
Oh yeah, we'll see. Wait, what happened to Critch?
Critch decided to collect a lot of coins.
Okay.
Because he was a bit more undercoined. Obviously getting busted in part 1.
We'll see the JT getting the small little 1 pixel. Yeah, it does a bit of damage.
Now,
this isn't a bad backup.
No, yeah, there's definitely been worse backups. Now, as we'll see coming up towards the latter stage of the mission, there's another Wiggum escape which can be done very quickly. Just clipping into the area, I'm going to say area, and escaping quickly to confuse Wiggum, which Critch manages to do.
Yeah,
Let's see
I
if
mean,
JT.
it's still pretty brutal. I've seen people fail that before.
Yeah. Oh, JT getting a bit unlucky with the traffic there. Right. There's not a lot of difference between these now. Now, as if you thought having that armored truck strap wasn't bad enough. Now get wait for curator strat, and now that could literally be horrible to miss.
Yeah, career. Which you can see by LP3 yesterday. He didn't have a good career. But see him also go for the gazebo.
Critch getting the unfortunate setting the curator
No,
off in the
I think
gazebo.
he's fine.
Oh no, this could be bad. Oh, Vote
No,
Quimby
he's
helping him out
fine. He's
like
fine.
he did an armored truck.
He'll
He got the
second.
backup. He'll get the backup.
I wouldn't call that a backup.
And now we have it's kind of the backup.
I'd still call
Miniature
that
backup.
somewhat of a fast run.
So here we go. Critch going for the cutscene skip. One pause.
There we go.
Didn't need to alt tab like the madman he is.
Because alt tabbing is stupid.
Alt tabbing, in case you didn't know, basically makes the cutscene skips like
Jordan,
part 1 and part 2.
Jordan's not having a good time. Oh, but he did get a lot of damage.
You did get a lot of damage there. I mean, that is the sort of saving grace of the mission, really. Ooh.
Yeah, this is not going to be good. This will be...
If JT got the strat, that would have been... Okay, it could have been a lot worse. I think, for the sake of the race, he'll take that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Now, both racers' coins not looking bad here. Won't need to go for Lighthouse.
I think Critch's coins is fine.
They're both fine. Critch has about 600. Both getting after the cutscene skip. That's you're gonna get one. It's gonna be that one because the cutscene after Apu is 2.5 minutes long, and you do not want to waste 2.5 minutes in a speed run.
Pretty sure exact is 2:34. I think. I believe. Here we go. So now he's ahead.
6-1. Pretty chill mission, unless it's done. It's maybe not that chill for casual players. They might have a bit of trouble, but basically you have to go around collecting kids in the school bus to get them to Krusty Loo, basically.
Oh,
I'm gonna take a break to cough again because this is horrible.
Okay, we'll see. JT there getting bought. There'll be some bots in the chat now.
I hope to see the ball.
Critch's coins are fine.
Both coins are fine. Despite getting busted, he's managed to bring these back, which is good to see.
Yeah, we won't see him go for the box in Studio 8. Well, we've seen a lot of people do today. Well, not today, sorry. We've seen a lot of people do that for the last few days. And, yeah.
So both coins not really a problem on either side.
Kiss of death. Oh,
no kiss of death for Critch. Kiss of death basically where the collision can be a bit bad from the clown car.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it could happen consistently if I think maybe it's just you hit into the car while it spawns. I think that's it.
Yeah, I have no idea how it works. I really couldn't tell you a lot of the technical stuff about this game, but okay, Critch looking to have no problems with this mission whatsoever, and JT getting the Studio A box, which can be a bit risky, as we saw in the Derek race. You can easily fail it if you don't get the box fast enough, basically.
Fine by me.
Yeah.
This is too cool for school.
No kiss of death for JT either. Can be definitely fatal if you go right into a wall and you end up being one hit, and you have to go slowly basically throughout the race. And then On to 6-3. Probably one of the most tedious missions in the game. You just have to follow Frink around the map. And he'll do 2 loops, basically.
Again, there are still ways that you can fail this mission. The
Yeah,
traffic can
definitely.
be really bad to you. But it looks fine for now.
Yeah, it's fine. And then obviously you can get the vending machines up by Android's Dungeon and the arcade.
I'm surprised nobody's gone for the meme of going onto Frank's car. Like, I don't think I've seen that the whole tournament.
I don't know, maybe they only do it if they're like red or something. Yeah, I just like the strat is dumb.
Yeah.
Frink.
You should have done it.
No, yeah, but I've never done it before.
Yeah, you just go on the boot of his car. Wow.
This is probably joint fastest level in the game regarding speed runs, because this and Lisa can be done in both under 11 minutes, which is fairly fast.
We got Homer too.
Oh yeah, and Homer 2 now, which we have cut down massively thanks to Out of Bounds.
9 minutes. Sure, we got a 9-minute in that. Mod is definitely the longest level, and probably one of the hardest. I'd say part 2 is the hardest shot because it's got all the strats. Like the first 3 missions don't really have
JT
strats.
doing a very different route that we've seen before in this tournament so far. Not sure if he did that the other day against Seasoner.
No problemo. You got it. Oh, my skull. My beautiful skull.
Yeah, I think the rest of Jordan's is pretty safe. Ooh, but that armored truck.
Oh.
Nah, he should be good.
So yeah, here we see Critch going for basically the first big strat of level 6 called Duff Truck Strat, where we try and get him stuck by, I believe it's a sweet shop. I want to say it's a sweet shop, but I really don't know.
Pretty sure it's a fish shop.
Oh, it's Taffy. It's Taffy, isn't it?
Yeah, Taffy. Yeah, Taffy.
Critch getting a bit done over by traffic here. He's not. I don't think he's going to have the pace.
I don't think he'll have the pace as well.
It's going to be close.
Yeah,
he definitely doesn't look like he's going to get it. Now this could be a chance for JT for sure, considering the slow build. Not the back. Can he get the aqua strat? No, he can't because he's too slow. This is going to be detrimental. JT can catch up now.
This is scary.
I think JT, if he gets ahead here, ooh, you hate to see it. Luckily, not gonna. Oh no! Why did he drop it?
It's not the worst.
It's not the worst, but you'd much rather have the strat. I mean, I guess you can go for boat jump now.
No, I don't think.
Which he decides not to. Oh, he's gonna have to whip it round. He's gonna get him stuck. He's gonna get him stuck. That's
now they're
3, 4, 5, and there is the 6th drop.
This is now
a master at work. This for Jordan as he manages. Now looking at the timers below, we can see that Jordan has taken the lead against Critch.
With the time, Lord.
Considering how far Jordan was behind, that is pretty good. Now here we have FMJ. You want to explain this one, Nathan?
Well, here you want to get the first into input there.
I'll educate you a new one.
And then you want to try and get it stuck here in the Krusty Studios.
Which Critch looks to get.
Seems slow.
That's very good for Critch.
Yeah, it looks good, but it seems a bit slow. Where if he's a bit slow.
JT coming up behind now, and he does it very quick. He's going to get a both runners showing no hesitation in destroying Skinner, as this mission can lose a lot of time. Both doing it at the same time as well in the 305 destruction.
Fine by me.
Now, depending on when each runner gets their coins, which they're not going to get them right away.
Move it or lose
Oh, I don't think he specifically need to reverse it. He could have got that on his way back, but both coins for each one are looking very decent. Oh, actually, I take that back. Critch is 80 behind right now. JT.
Whoa, got him.
So, looks like Critch is going to go for fast set to kill. JT is not going to go for fast set to kill. He's decided to go against it. Maybe he doesn't know that he's neck and neck. Maybe he's just trying to finish the race now. This is why it is an absolute pleasure to be commentating this race, because it can be literally so close at every and any moment.
Yeah, the race has been pretty good so far.
A high level of ability shown.
I could only see the massive shot being Critch's 6-4.
JT not going for a...
Oh, sorry, yeah, he's going for the fast track.
Here we go. Who is going to see Critch try and demonstrate the fast track, which he does
He got it.
with ease, really. Maybe we'll see JT go that way on the way back, which he decides not to do. Decides to go through the ring of fire. Okay, so because Critch opted to do the faster route, more risky route, he got there quicker. Now obviously we'll get the Krusty Loon coins afterwards.
Safe and sound.
So now this is basically neck and neck looking at the timers. It might as well be the same stream.
Very close. But the thing is...
But you gotta think about Critch's coins, and JT not being on PB pace.
JT only has to get a little bit of them as well.
Yeah.
But
JT not being on PB pace could mean that he will go for out of bounds.
No, I think out of bounds might actually determine.
Playing on 60 can make it easier, so...
60 gets it easier, but... I think
Critch going to go for the vendor machine whilst JT is not. The JT coins will stay on now. Going this way means that you can have a chance of the alien car destroying a box on the beach, gaining an extra 31 coins, I think it is. JT getting a fast log cycle whilst Critch does not. Alien car looking on both sides to go safely through over the jump. Now that is pretty much synced.
This is synced.
Oh my god. I don't think they're going to go for boat jump, which they don't.
Both of them
yeah, both of them get it.
JT's gone for the non-research round.
Now they are literally one in the state. They are... Oh, this is incredible to see. Now we have to wait for cutscenes to get...
Now
it made me think that
I was looking at both.
It made me think that both went. It's that in sync. This is fucking insane. Oh god, sorry.
That's right. This is incredible. This I'm pretty sure that Critch
is brilliant, but Critch is going to have to get the coins here, which that can set him back since he's on the slower time, which JT can now take a lead here of about 22 seconds, it seems.
I'm very sure that it might come down to the out of bounds, but I think Critch is definitely more. Oh, Jordan's doing out of bounds for a while, but Critch is doing it more frequently.
You see, JT has the experience of doing NG Plus, which obviously incorporates out of bounds in a lot safe, in a safer way, could you say?
Yeah, we've also got the bridge clip from JT.
Yeah, I imagine he's gonna, not being on PB base, he's gonna persuade him to go for bridge clip, and I hope it does, because it would be just an end to an amazing race.
Bridge clip is scary.
But we both runners putting on a show.
We've still got to wait for Critch to do cemetery resets, what would be very interesting.
Yes, cemetery reset. Critch tells me that he had it nailed down, so hopefully.
I've seen him do it a lot. We saw him before the rest do it. He was practicing a lot.
Both runners opting to get neighbours coins at different times. Hopefully JT can have the optimised coin route. Oh, he's one coin over. That is an hour penalty.
Reset.
to JT's run. And then here we see Critch going by on exactly the exact amount of coins, being very optimised.
Looks harder than it is.
Despite getting busted, being on the same coins is pretty good and keeping up as well. So obviously with the timer difference, Critch does have a he's behind basically. He's behind by, I want to say, about 20 to 30 seconds. I'm going to say. If someone would like to, if someone's having both streams, I think they'd like to correct me on that, and I'd happily let them do so.
All right.
No, we weren't. What happened to Critch was in part 1 he got busted.
I swallowed my gum. Ooh, the vibration
Yeah, Critch's
tickling my
coins have been
feet.
still pretty good. He said that he didn't get more from his backyard. I'm sure he didn't. If I'm right, yeah. And then his coins have been like this. They've been pretty good. And he still did get that busted by one.
Yeah, yeah. Always having good coins with the bus is brilliant. So.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if JT goes for the out of bounds. Ooh, what? He got stuck in the air.
Oh, that. Oh.
A bit
Oh,
scary.
but Critch gonna get busted as well. Could he? Oh no, the enemy comes right there, but he's gonna spawn
Nah, I think
in a decent place. Now they could literally be close. So.
What a power plant! But I'm bored of this level.
Oh.
Good job.
I'm glad
no, come on.
Piece
Come
of
on.
cake.
Oh.
Yeah.
His fucking way. Oh my god. His heart was in his mouth. Is JT gonna go for the out of bounds? He's on the wall. He's up. He's going. No, he's going very fast. He's
Commentators squealing like little
He's pulled it off.
schoolgirls.
He pulled it off in Critch. He's trying to imitate every move.
Come on.
And he does it as well.
Come on. Oh, it's gonna be
Jesus Christ. Now we've got to hope that none of them crash into
straight down.
the wall.
Nice alien craft.
Which
Now
No, he
JT
did what original did.
half of the tractor beam. Oh,
No
They're
20,
not doing
no 20 attempts
Boy,
for them.
talk about thinning the nerd.
Also,
If I'm
see,
gonna kill those town filming
None of them
car
hitting the wall
driving
either.
full of-
That was
Okay.
insane.
Suck.
Critch having the slower out of bounds
Oh, I
could.
forgot my mission.
could mean that it gives JT the edge in this race. Now, here we see
It's
a strat where we start a race near the school, so we get the 70 sports car back. Obviously, the suck was acquired by both people.
Just call me Air Homer.
Then obviously it's crucial not to warp and restart the mission because
no, we gotta be
Uh-oh,
scared
it's that black car
here
again.
because of
It
the
has the speed
the
of a
way you can
football,
park up
combined
here
with the tenacity of a level
to the
ball.
entrance of the power plant to sort of walk back through is can be a bit finicky.
scary. We'll
Jordan's
see.
going to go for the
Jordan's
safe
gone.
route, which is
Jordan's gonna- I think this is his own though. I haven't seen any other runners.
he's not stuck in the wall.
Nah, he's
He
good.
looks like he could get back in the car as
Okay,
well.
let's see how Critch does it.
Critch gonna.
Critch is good. He's very sided. The bad thing with this is when you're okay, so side is good, right?
Oh, there we go.
Forward is bad.
Yeah.
That's
Chest
how it
pain.
works.
Having chest pain.
Now we could see an edge here if JT does in fact fail the parkour, which I don't expect him to.
No, these two are
Yeah,
pretty
he does it.
fast
He does
runners.
it fairly quick.
But there is a 60 FPS disadvantage with the jumping. You do
Hmm.
jump less on 60 FPS. Well, it might be a bit different.
No!
What? Critch can't.
No! Critch, no!
He should have waited. He could have recovered that.
His camera
Frazzled.
He's,
not helping him out there in the slightest.
yeah, the camera was not the greatest there.
JT opting to go for the ghost car and not spooky. Oh no! Again!
Frazzled. Part 2.
No, Critch!
This is horrible.
JT is taking an astounding lead now.
This is really going to come down to the final minute.
If he does it a third time, Critch may be tilted. Too tilted to
I think he's tilted.
He's definitely going to be tilted. Thank goodness he doesn't have his mic on again.
See that little tab.
Oh,
yeah.
JT not getting the best of luck here.
I believe that Critch plays best when he's mad.
Yeah.
He wants it. Yeah, that's some good RNG from
That wasn't part of the
He's
deal.
doing the smart reset.
Yes, he did the reset.
Man, my car is gone.
That might not be
The ashtray was
enough.
full of
Critch
I need
it was
another
a Critch
car
goal.
fast.
saving grace of speed. Oh no! Oh no! Ooh. Critch able to get back in the car as well. If he gets good RNG, that could be a.
This could be coming down to it. I don't
Really?
think it's a massive time.
This is insane.
I think if Critch got both of those, well, he got it first try against Presley. It'd definitely be neck and neck right now.
I'm trying very hard to compose myself right now.
Okay, he's got it. Oh, but is he going away? No, he's got it.
So Critch got to hope. Critch has to hope now that his
He needs to reset this. He needs to reset this.
yeah, he's gonna off. He should reset.
He needs. Okay, yeah.
Better
He
not
reset.
have scratched my
Okay, he's
car.
reset. Hopefully we'll get.
He's got it. I think this is okay.
Oh, it's about
Nah,
the
it's,
same.
no,
It's time to
that's
clench,
less.
boys.
That's
Time to
fine.
clench.
Okay, getting decent.
Okay,
Now this is where he could catch up. This is the final make or break.
No, this is the
Maybe a
bridge
bit
clip
to the
from
left here. Oh, never mind. He gets it first try. Now he has to get the reset
Wait, no,
perfect.
It might be more to the right.
Hasta la vista.
Oh no, he's got
He
it.
doesn't look. He definitely does not look more to the right there. He knew exactly what he was doing there.
He looks pretty. Ooh, but he
Critch
didn't
having a
go
bit of
back.
trouble.
Ooh.
Critch getting set a bit far back.
Yeah, that's definitely
If
not
JT
good.
plays it safe, he has this in the bag. Oh, no wall crash for JT. He's gone for the reset.
Oh no, I think that reset put him more on.
Oh no!
How am I supposed to rob a
This is
liquor store
bad.
now?
I keep making God madder and madder.
Oh no!
That's bad.
You hate to see it. You genuinely do.
Okay, no. We should put our eyes on to Critch, who's now. Oh no! He screwed up the first reset.
He has a second chance though. He gets it there. He has to get the second warp now.
I didn't.
Gets the
think JT could
second.
set that.
Where'd you
Yeah,
get
the
that?
second.
Gets the third.
Piece of
Not the
cake.
third. Come on,
Nice
Critch.
setup. An E-brake boost.
JT's got a 2 minute 30 second. So wow, Critch has to do this
Right,
to his
keep
third,
that
but I
loud.
don't think
Stay
it
on
is
target.
possible.
Stay on target.
Oh, despite
Get out
getting
of my
nudged, he
way.
got it.
Every
He's
minute
not
might
going to go
be
to
my
the
last.
right.
How about them apples?
He should be fine. He is fine there.
Yeah, he's got it. Okay, nice one. So yeah,
Oh
we
my
saw
God.
that was
People say
Critch
I
doing the
know. Wait a minute.
cemetery
That was
resets.
an insult.
Oh no, this is going to be
Moving
so
on.
This is
close.
gonna be
My
heartbreaking.
face is tickling my feet.
Oh
Tear
my
you a new
God.
corn
Can we cut it
Did I
here?
do something wrong? Bart did
Put it
it.
as a tie. But you gotta also look at their timers.
Yeah, the time.
I'd
Oh,
like to say-
Critch doesn't have to worry about this.
But their timers, it's like a 20-second difference.
But can we see the first tie of the tournament?
Nothing
Maybe.
lasts forever.
I
Comes
don't
down to
think
bonus
it is.
game. Critch will happily take that.
No, Critch!
He did it again! He did it again! Oh no! Oh no!
Possession
What are you
dark
doing,
beast.
son? He said he didn't learn from last time.
You never learn.
Generic villain. Wow, this car sure can take a beating.
Oh, he's
No.
gone.
Oh no, Critch is DNFing.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm not imagining
He's
this
done.
guy. Let's do
Oh
this
my
thing.
god.
Oh my
That
God!
adrenaline
He
makes me feel
dunked.
alive again.
He's taking the dump.
Oh, I'm going to a better
JT.
place.
All JT has to do now is finish.
Wait, no. Is Critch loading it back up?
King Homer,
Did
you
he
dare.
might have actually.
DNF?
Did he actually do that?
Mm, No. Oh, he's doing bomb scan.
He's just decided to.
I think he's done.
Please
He's
don't tell
done.
anybody I did this.
Critch.
JT.
Critch, load up the NG plus for save. Don't get the -1 point.
Oh,
Oh, that was too
Critch.
easy.
Oh my god. Oh, he should have just finished. Oh.
First of all,
Just
my
should've
Gillicuddy.
finished. Well, we'll see a very close race.
A very close race coming to an unexpected close.
Yeah, I don't think Critch might want to do this.
Put me back in the hole.
Yeah, maybe.
Why me?
And Jordan takes the point, meaning he has got 2 points now in Group 8. Oh my god.
This has
Well,
been
that
one
was
of a race.
That was incredible.
Well,
And a
we're
sour
gonna
ready
invite
to
them into the
Critch,
meeting.
as everyone has to see that beautiful face.
We're going to invite them into the VC.
Oh, that is. Oh,
That was too close.
Can I just
It
say
was
that
like
was
coming from-
phenomenal?
This
My
was
goodness.
beautiful. It was a beautiful race. It's probably one of the best of the tournament.
Hello.
Hello,
hello,
Critch.
Critch.
Hello, guys.
Now, are you willing to go full on for the interview, or are you still feeling a little bit sorry?
No, interview time. Whole interview.
Okay, so we're gonna not hold back.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna wait for
Yikes.
JT to enter there. And I say not hold back. I just didn't want to. I just wanted to be sure. You know what I mean?
I don't think JT can do it.
Jordan does not seem like he's available for it. Oh, wait, wrong screen. My bad. Whoops.
So
Yeah, Jordan can interview.
unfortunately, Jordan can't interview with
Well,
us.
we
So
got
at least we
one for
have
Critch, yeah.
Critch. So I'm gonna start off by saying thank you for putting on a big race in front of us all.
To
That
both
was
of
incredible to watch from
This was,
start to finish.
This was a beautiful race to commentate and to watch. It all come out. It was all beautiful.
Yeah, it did feel quite good. I think my main thing to take away from this race is not to look at the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
can
was
see that.
Yeah, because I was there was a time when I was 2 missions ahead, and it's sort of like the pressure didn't get to me, but I thought I could take it a bit more easy, and that sort of like backfired a little bit, and I ended up failing the mission. Yeah, poo.
That's a good question from Alexis.
Okay. We have a question. We have a question from the crowd. Alexis asks, "Did you know the race was almost over when you took the DNF?"
Yeah, I honestly thought the race was over, but I'll take the -1. I mean, it was just I've done it before, and I had my head in my hands, and I was like, I can't do this anymore, and I regretted it as soon as I pressed exit program. I should have finished the race.
You could have loaded up the NG Plus file still. I think they would have allowed that.
So
I don't know.
Obviously, regards to you were green heading into 4-7. I think, weren't you?
Already. I wasn't looking
did
at
you
my
not?
splits.
You didn't have splits up, so
No.
you were green by about 5 seconds, I believe, going into that. So you came out of it, I think, about 24 seconds red. So after the, in your case, a poor 4-7, did you see as that the starting point and what led you to have a bit of a shaky afterwards?
I mean, I got the first truck pretty good on. I think I think it went downhill with the second truck. I missed the box on the jump, and I missed the box, and I felt that my coins needed like an extra little bit of boot. So I went for the wasp of shame, and that backfired because that meant that truck didn't get destroyed quite quickly. I honestly thought I could destroy it. It was only 2 hits away from like destroying itself. And I just didn't manage to get the hit in before the third truck, and that messed me up.
Did you think the bust in Bart 1 set you back a bit as well? Like you thought you had to grind more for coins?
Yeah, I mean, up until that point, I thought I was playing like pretty. I wouldn't say like great, but like pretty average. Like I hadn't like missed any strats or anything. I think Bomber said I had 1140, which is not great if I was going to do like a normal run, but I'd take 1140 any day in the tournament.
Yeah.
But yeah, that bust did sort of like set me back a little bit, but it didn't like make me lose motivation or anything.
Yeah. I mean, that at least that is your hardest one out of the way, I guess you can say.
Yeah. I mean, Jordan was my toughest race, and it could have gone either way. To be honest, I mean, we were still quite close when it comes to the end.
Yeah.
I think my big takeaway from this race is that I'm going to play a lot more like safer, and definitely not look at the chat. So it's just me. It's just me, and like I'm in the zone sort of thing.
Maybe just add that you were going for a 137 with like the fail of 5-4. That was pretty bad, and then you got the 6-4. What was also pretty bad. And
pretty
good pace. So those fails.
Yeah, I looked at my splits literally just a couple of minutes ago, and the fact that I was 136 with like failing a mission and like pretty like trash running my eyes leads me to believe that I can do a lot better.
Fair play. I don't know. This is my last question. I don't know if Nathan has any more. Did it sort of feel bittersweet knowing that you effectively had a better time, like in terms of PB to Jordan, despite being second seed?
I mean, there was sort of like a little bit of pressure there facing like when like the time we could have easily swapped around being first seed, second seed, but it is what it is at the end of the day. I mean, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but
yeah, I got some questions.
Yeah, go for it.
What's going through your mind in 6-4? Like when that traffic, that was horrible traffic.
What, the one going towards the dump truck?
Yeah, like leading up to
it. Yeah, so I thought I drove pretty well when I got
pretty good.
Yeah, I drove pretty well till I got there, and then the car swerved in front of me, and I didn't want to carry on driving because I didn't know if I had enough pace to keep up with the dump truck, which is obviously adamant now that we've like done the strat. But so I turned around, and yeah, I mean, traffic did mess me up quite a lot in this run. Although I am very pleased, I did get like a 137, quote unquote. I know I got a DNF, but 137 in quotation marks.
That would have been a 137.
Would have been a 137 had I not dropped the waist in 7-7. But yeah, it wasn't a bad run. I mean, my one big takeaway from this is definitely not looking at the chat. I'm going to put that away. Also the fact that I moved my cursor from mission select, like that is like embedded in me. My muscle memory is to press start, A, up, and A. Like every mission is like that, and that's lost me like valuable seconds over the run.
I would also say, going into at the end of 6-7, you were literally neck on neck. It was synced.
Oh, really?
I think there was a 20-second timer difference, but you were synced.
Oh, sweet.
It was really close.
Yeah, I mean, Karen.
I would consider rewatching back the level 7.
Yeah.
Because, you lost spare time on the 7-1 to him. And then 7-2 was okay. 7-3 was fast for both of you. It was, both of you got pretty good. 7-4 was fine, except the free. I think without your free drops, you would have beat him. And 7-7.
Yeah, I mean, I've done that twice now, so
it was really not good.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking. Well, it wasn't heartbreaking. I mean, I wasn't going to win. I think Jordan had the race wrapped up by then, but oh well, you live and learn. I'll take the -1, and I'll have to move on to the next race, I guess.
No, but he and Jordan had to do 7-7 inbounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Grandpa was too high up.
No, didn't know that.
So if you didn't drop and you did 7-7, you're gonna beat him.
Yeah.
It was seriously that close.
Yeah, I mean, you live and learn, don't you? I'll be on -1 for the time being, and just have to hopefully win next 2 or 3 races to go through.
I got one more thing to add on. As Green says in chat, he has advice for you. But a post-it note telling you to start 7-7 race so you don't forget for the 3rd time.
That does sound a very fair point there, Bombers. I definitely will get a little post-it note, put it in the corner of my PC, so I don't forget in the future.
I couldn't disagree with that. You got any things, Critch, to end this off with?
Congratulations to Jordan. I really enjoyed that race, even if it was
a very good race.
Even if it was quite infuriating for me at some points. I did enjoy getting past Limo. I thought that was pretty good. But overall, yeah, fair play to Jordan, the best man won. I ended up being a bit ragey at the end with the DNF, but you know, I mean, it's all in the name of fun at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's all from us. May I just say? Wait, do you have anything, Smith, to add?
I was going to say, like, surely that being the second time that you messed up with the race thing at the start of 7-7, it must hurt.
Yeah, it does. Especially my run being on PB pace the first time I done it, and now doing it in a race. I think it was just like the pressure was getting to me. I just wanted to do the run as fast as possible.
You didn't think about it.
No, exactly. But oh well.
Okay, so I'm going to be finishing this up. This has been Critch versus Jordan, with Jordan getting a 137.01 and Critch DNFing. I've been your host, Nathan, and with Smith, and with the rehoster of Aqua. May I thank you all. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. we have Ben versus Tay. What will be a very that's pretty close. Depends. Tay hasn't played for a while. Ben might have a chance. That might be close, but this is for tomorrow. Today is done for now. So may I just say thank you to the whole chat who's been here. There's been 4 S's today if you want to count Gibbstack and LP3. I think this is the end for me.
I just want to say thank you to Critch and Jordan for putting on one hell of a race.
It was one hell of a race.
It was an absolute pleasure to commentate it.
I consider rewatching it, Critch. You know, just rewatching the 7-7 part when me and Smith went mental that you missed it.
Yeah, I will do. Anyway, thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, it's alright, mate.
Anyway,
good luck for your next few races.
I will be reading out tomorrow's races, and then we'll probably be wrapping this up. So Benpai versus Tay at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Then it's Vapor versus Mango at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Then it's Seasoner versus Rog at 8 p.m. tomorrow. And then it's Sadler versus Derek at 10:30 p.m. tomorrow. All of BST. These are they don't look like the worst set of races for a good Wednesday. I think that's it.
Right, cheers, guys.
May I just say that Vapor and Mango still need a rehoster, so someone put that out.
Did they?
Yep, they still need one. So yeah, this is it. So from me, Smith, Critch, and I'm sure Jordan would have as well. This is a goodbye. Okay, see you all.
See you later.